Whoa, the world's turning. It's your boy Wolf, and we are here. Very first edition, Championship Wrestling Federation Outlaw Mud Show. Jim Cornette, please don't sue me. So we're here today, Fire Pro Wrestling, bringing it back. I had some boys and I, just for a little bit of context, the Championship Wrestling Federation was online based, BFED from 1999 to 2016, 2017, thereabouts. One of the longest running promotions ever that I can tell. I'm not sure if that's changed in the past 4 years or so. But what we're going to do is a little different. I talked to the boys and don't think there was any ladies involved, so I apologize. You should have been more inclusive. But I talked to them and, kind of got the sign off to bring it back. I'm going to be doing it full scale, like actual wrestling promotion. I'm going to leave it up to Fire Pro and see what happens. We are going to start today with 6 matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, I got production notes. We're going to start with 6 matches today, and tonight is all about the first round of the CWF Heavyweight Championship of the World Tournament. What we're going to do is have a 32-man tournament, and these are going to be the first 12 participants of that. Just a couple ground rules. Each match is 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Should it go to a draw, the judge, aka me, will decide the winner. Unless we have enough people watching, I may do a poll then and see who picks what or who picks who. So I was going to do a little bit more, but since this is the Outlaw Mud Show, we're not going to have any type of fanciness. Treat this as pretty much like a house show, non-live event. It is on location at an undisclosed training facility in parts unknown. So there is that going for us. I am remotely elsewhere, so I will not be there to conduct interviews. Eventually, we will be having interviews from the wrestlers themselves. We will be having various types of interesting things going on. But for now, we want to get the show rolling. We want to get our first show started. We first of all have to thank our 2 owners, Vincent, don't call me Mark Scott, and Carmela, please don't call me Rat Scott. These 2 brought the CWF from the ashes. They will probably someday make an appearance. As you can see, the budget is huge for this show, just like their yacht, their $18 billion, $1 million yacht or whatever. Terry and Kim, please don't sue me. This is directly can relate to you, but please don't sue me for any type of coincidences that Carmela and Vincent are the same as you guys. So let's get started with the matches. Let's get right into it. 6 matches, if each go 20 minutes, we're going to be here for a while. You won't see this ugly mug the entire time. I'm going to go off into the top corner here, so you won't have to look at my face the entire time. I just pre-match, post-match, in-between matches. This is what you'll see. But then we're going to get right into the action. And so, without further ado, let's go to our first match, which is Duncan Lansdowne from Great Britain against Ender Torres from the United States by way of to the ring now for our opening battle. And the camera is already being funny. There it goes. Fight! So here we go. Ender in the green, red, and white. Duncan Lansdowne here, red, white, and blue. They lock up. Drop to hold, taking him down. Referee of this match, Walt Kenny. Walt Kenny, an older gentleman, and he's shifty side-to-side movement here. He's definitely getting involved. He's not getting involved in the match. Look at how far he is. He's on the opposite side of the ring. Body slam by Duncan Lansdowne. Pulling him away. Oh, takedown there by Ender. A lot of feeling out here. A lot of feeling out process here. Ah, gut wrench suplex. He takes him up and over. Both men, powerhouses in the ring. Duncan Lansdowne, freakishly strong for as tall and lengthy as he is. Oh, that was a fall-away belly-to-belly suplex. Nice little jab in there. Oh, he's going for the neutralizer already. He got him. This could be a quick one. Kenny, just a one count. He was way out of position on that one. All referees of the CWF, as you can see, do not wear the traditional stripes. We are going old school with our referees. They may wear a blue or white button down and a bow tie. Oh, he threw him up in the air. Ender Torres, 280 pounds, easily getting up. Throwing in some mixed martial arts, Muay Thai knee strikes. Oh, go behind. Standing drop kick takes Ender down. This match on the early going has been all Duncan Lansdowne. Side suplex, yes. Belly dropped him right on his head. Ender with a reversal, but didn't get anything on that. Duncan was ready for him. He tried again. Again, Duncan. Oh, European uppercut. Exchanges punch. European uppercut. They're going back and forth, and Ender gets the head of that one. Oh, into the old school lion tamer there. That's when you arch back. You don't sit down, you arch back. And now into a crossface. Made it to the ropes, Duncan Lansdowne. Ender on a quick spurt here, but quickly Duncan Lansdowne takes back over. These guys are going back and forth. Oh, punches to the stomach and then follows it up with a senton. Delayed suplex, how long is he going to hold him up? 3, 4, 5 seconds plus. Up and down. He did not go for a cover. And again with the fall away belly to belly. Duncan Lansdowne came to the United States about 10 years ago. That's what my notes say. He came here about 10 years ago. He wasn't sure what he wanted to do. He was a former soccer player. 2 count there, Duncan Lansdowne. But as you can see, he's kind of tall and lean, a little too much for soccer. You need to be smaller, you need to be agile. He's more strength-based. So right now, throwing some forearm, he's knocked him right down with that forearm. Whips Ender off into the ropes. Another pickup. He's going for that move often. He's really working on that front torso of Ender Torres. Ender, oh, surprising with the Death Valley driver. Close to the ropes. He's got to pull him out and go for the cover. No, he's going for the light. Real close to the ropes. Walt Kenny's not going to let that stand. All matches here are sanctioned and supervised by the state, county, hamlet, town, athletic commission of parts unknown. Since we do not know what parts unknown actually is, it could be all of those or any of them. Both men, they're going into the strikes now. Ender seemingly loves that mixed martial arts Muay Thai knee strikes. He tries to go behind every time and it gets reversed. Oh, what an exchange of reversals. 1, 2. Oh, 2 9/10. He almost pulled it off with that one. That was an exchange of moves that I enjoy seeing professional wrestling at its finest here. Opening contest here, 20-minute time limit. Both these men want to be the first CWF heavyweight champion of the world. 32 men entering this tournament now. One will reign supreme and be called the world's champion. Oh, gut wrench suplex there. Duncan Lansdowne has really been taking control of this. If this goes to the 20-minute draw, remember, I will be the judging decider of this matchup. Working them strikes again. I don't know who I can pull for right now. I know it looks like Duncan's been controlled for much of the match, but we're only 7 minutes in of a potential 20-minute match. He got him closer to the middle of the ring there, but he still couldn't get Duncan Lansdowne to tap out. Ender Torres from Los Angeles by way of Mexicali, Mexico. He crossed the border. His family crossed the border. Maybe legally, we don't know. He refuses to give us any proper documentation, so we're taking his word for it. He has a mailing address, social security number, all of the above, so we can't question anything other than that. He gets thrown to the outside. He's breathing heavy. Both men are breathing heavy. As Walt Kenny dials it up, he gets to a 3 count. Oh, Ender swung for the fences there, but he did not catch on that. Oh, back suplex. And he's going for the swing. There is the strength we talked about. 280 pounds. He took him for a ride. Followed it up with a forearm. Neutralizer once again. This might be too close to the ropes, but he's so exhausted. 9 minutes. 9 minutes almost into this match. He goes for the cover anyways. Yeah, too close to the ropes. Even though Walt Kenny is standing on the other side of this ring the entire time, he is without a doubt on the ball here. Keeping an eye out for, belly to back. Oh, rolling belly to back. He's going to hold it for the third one. He's close to the ropes. Yeah. See, both these men, they're fighting right up against the ropes. Neither man able to really gain the advantage. They get on an offensive blow for blow there, but it seems like they're fighting constantly near the ropes and unable to secure the pinfall or submission. And then striking back, punches and uppercuts. Oh, kick to the back of the head as we reach the halfway point of this match. Halfway through the wrestling match. Neither man really has gained much of an advantage. This match has really gone back. Duncan Lansdowne opened with a heavy onslaught, but it's since been Ender Torres. This is going to be a difficult match as we've reached past the halfway point. 10 minutes to go. Front face lock and an elbow. Into the STF. That's the proper way to really cinch it in. He just brute forced him with that one. He just picked him up and dropped him. He had nothing else. This time he's going for the giant swing. Center of the ring. I don't know how many times that was. I couldn't count, but it was quite a bit more than the first time. Still, Ender Torres, not even exhausted from that, not even dizzy. Right back on the offensive. Crossface again, Duncan Lansdowne. Both men going for the submission, and Duncan Lansdowne picks up the victory. 11 minutes, 34 seconds. And we have the first match in CWF history. Don Moltzer scored at 3.5 on the star scale. I don't know if we'll be getting any 5 stars tonight, but we'll see. And welcome back. We got our first match out of the way, and that was a banger. That was a banger. They both went for it. They were both switching on and off submissions, and I am shocked. I am shocked, I tell you, that Duncan Lansdowne picked up the submission victory. Both men were going back and forth. Again, 11 minutes, 34 seconds. Don Moltzer scored at 3.5 out of 5 stars. Who knows what's next? So next match on the card, we have Mickey Feist taking on Miro Strange. Little bit of backstory. These two have never liked each other. This goes way back to the old CWF. This one goes back in the old EFED days. Miro Strange, Mickey Feist, they really did not like each other. Mickey Feist also did not get into the wrestling business until much later in his life. He did not intend to become a professional wrestler. And actually, hold on 1 second. We have a first error of the night. So give me 1 second. I have to fix it. We're off to a banger already, and of course, technology playing spoiler for this evening. But we're gonna get through it. This is live, so we have to take what we can get when we're going live. Possibly I'll edit this out later, but if not, you know what? It's a learning experience. We're getting there. My computer's working. However, there we go. And there is one thing that I am missing. And because of missing it, it is giving me a very difficult time. But I thought I took care of all of this beforehand, so I am deeply sorry. But we're going to get through it. That's what we do. This is, ooh, Jesus. Home knocked over, everything. It's a mess here. It's a mess. And I'm sweating. I should pull an Antonina Rocca. Just kick my shoes off. Let's make this happen. Oh, so, all right, let's try that again. And you know what? My game just kind of froze all in itself. That's what happens when you trust Steam to want to work with you. But you know what? That's all right. We're getting there. I trust everyone sitting back enjoying the show right now. We had our first match. Duncan Lansdowne, Great Britain, defeated Ender Torres, Los Angeles by way of Mexicali. 11:34, submission with the crossface. Should write that too. So I've taken my notes. I'm going to eventually have a website up. It's going to be wrestlereview.com/CWF. I hope to have that going live fairly soon. Just I'm busy with stuff. You know, I don't try to say that I'm a professional here. I'm definitely not, as we could see by this delay that's taken place already. The game is refiring back up. So let's just disable the audio there until we can get this figured out. But that was a good matchup that we had. Disappointed that we had to break it off like that. But you know, we'll make it happen. I promise you, these matches are going to be absolutely bangers. I wouldn't have set this match up. I wouldn't have set these matches up if I didn't think that they were going to be a great test of CWF quality on our roster. So now I am just looking for Mickey. Oh, God damn it. You know what? Mickey Feist is out because he's unable to attend right now. So I'm taking him out. Sometimes you got to make changes. So we're gonna bring in the substitute. We're gonna bring in the substitute for this one. This one is going to be Nero Strange, back in the original CWF, former 600-day CWF World Heavyweight Champion. Now, he's just a couple years older, a couple years heavier. We'll see how it goes. He's taken on Axel Evermore. Axel Evermore. We're not really sure where he came from, but he believes he is a rock star. We all know Chris Jericho is the premier rock star in professional wrestling. But will Axel Evermore be able to take the reins, take that nickname away? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's head to the ring. Hey, it actually saved my. All right. Now I'm gonna be honest. I had trouble all day getting it to save the match or camera angle. Excuse me. So early on, we got Nero Strange. Getting mounted. Oh, Axel Evermore. Unique pin right there. Went for a couple chops. What's he going for? Yeah, he's not getting Nero Strange up. 330 pounds. Walking, talking, snorting mean. You're not getting him up easily. You got to wear him down a little bit. You got him over with a fireman's carry. Followed it up with an elbow drop. I couldn't tell if that was low or not. There we go. Nero Strange taking over. Literally gonna, kick the knee. That's where it is. You got to take out the legs. Bigger man, Nero Strange, sidestepped that one. Stuffed the mount, or stuffed the takedown. Ooh, modified backland roll there. Axel Evermore showing a little bit more than I expected here. Never have seen him in a match before. I wasn't expecting much. You never know with these Rockstar folks. They could be legit or they could just be all show. But we got an absolute snapper here. Axel Evermore came to wrestle. He came to do one thing, that's fight and win. Shout out to real Ernie Green right there. He'll be the only person that gets that reference. Wow. Shades of Daniel Bryan, but instead of yes, it's yeah. Little Axl Rose there. No wonder where he gets the name from. Nero Strange. He looks fine. He just looks like he is taking time. Catch his breath. 330 pounds is a lot to carry. Is he getting back in the ring? Is he done? What happened there? Axl Rose upset. What in the world? 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Nero Strange just walked out of the match. And a dud it was because 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Axel substituted for Mickey Feist, and he picks up the victory via countout. That one, I was not expecting that. Wow. Let's bring it back. Bring it back live. What is going on tonight? That one, that made up for the error we had earlier because 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Shame that was a dud of a match because they started off hot and heavy. I thought we were going to have, we were going to have a snapper of a match, and then all of a sudden, he took it over. Nero Strange just walked out. I don't know what the hell happened there. Very uncharacteristic. Strange, not a man that usually gives up very easily. So I am just completely stunned right now that he decided to just go outside the ring and just take that 20 count. CWF, we have a 20 count outside. So I thought he was just catching his breath. It looked like he was catching his breath. 330 pounds is a lot of man to carry. I'm completely in awe right now. He was one of the favorites to win this match. So, or not just this match, the entire tournament. And we just had a substitute come in and move on to the next round. Was not expecting that at all either. I was not expecting Axel Evermore, who I know nothing about, come in, shock the world, and he is now moving on to the next round of the CWF World Championship tournament. So let's go on to our next match. We are starting off wild. We've already had one just completely shocking finish, but we're going to get back on track. The next match is going to be Papa Terry Diamond taking on Macho Especial. Macho Especial, his name other than that is unknown. We have no idea who the man is under the mask. He comes to us from Mexico, obviously. That's all I really know. But I am still just completely stunned at what we just saw. Please forgive me, but wow, Miro Strange, one of the favorites to win the match, and he's out, or not just win the match, the entire tournament. I keep saying match, but the entire tournament, and so completely shocking that he took the loss like that. So let's go on, move on, and let's head to the ring for our next match. And there's the camera doing what it does best. The cameraman definitely taking a nap on this one. Buddy, get it on screen. Come on. We're gonna get there. This cameraman definitely will not have a job after tonight. There we go. He's back. He's back. We didn't miss much. 20 seconds into the match. Macho Especial, Papa Terry Diamond. Terry Diamond, an elder statesman of professional wrestling. He's been around for almost 30 years now. He's never really gotten a chance to shine in professional wrestling. But here we are right now. Macho working him over, though. Got a leg grapevine. Just sitting here wrenching on it. Is Papa Terry Diamond going to even get out? You know what happened? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened, and I think we need to go back and redo the last match. You know what it is? I didn't set it to right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. Right there. I left it as one player. I'm going to have to edit a lot of this out, but we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the last match. Yeah, we're going to go back to the last match. No, you know what? We're not going to go back to the last match. But this one, I will fix. I apologize for that, people. I thought about going back, but you know what? It's not worth it. Axel got the win. Referee Walt Kenny, his decision is final. Unless it's a real egregious thing, it's final. So now, here we go. Again, I was mentioning Papa Terry Diamond, elder statesman, working the independent scene for about 30 years. He does not like to give his official age, so we don't exactly know just how old he really is. But I can tell you he is obviously older. Just simple math here, science here, you can see he is an older gentleman. Both men, just Terry Diamond going for several breaks of the eyes. Slugfest breaking out. I don't even know what that was. I think it was a flying burrito, as Jesse Ventura used to call Tito Santana's finishing flying five-arm. Both men stopped themselves from running the ropes. Macho, as I've said before, we don't really know much about Macho Especial. All we know is he's a wrestler from Mexico. We don't know his age. He refused to stand on the scale earlier today, so we don't know how much he weighs. He looks to be about the 240, 245 mark. So I would put him there. He loves going for that headlock takeover into the ropes there, so it did not work out, did not pan out properly. Oh, hung him to dry on the top rope. I mentioned that Terry Diamond worked the independent scene, never really had a national exposure. But that's not to say he's not talented. Going back to the leg grapevine, at that time, Terry Diamond definitely got out. Cover, but again, they're hanging to the ropes. Neither man wanting to really go no reversal on that one. Oh, big chop. Macho Especial really working over the legs of Terry Diamond. He might have some insider information on any arthritis Terry might have. Terry has been around for quite a while. Who knows how his body is held up. He looks in phenomenal shape, but aesthetically pleasing doesn't always mean that you're going to win against time. Father Time is undefeated. Both dueling rakes of the eyes. Terry Diamond goes for the elbow and then a knee drop. He's working on the neck. Macho working on the legs. Takes him over fireman's carry. Another splash. Yes, splash and a cover. Walt Carey way down. He got there. He was in time. Terry Diamond. I said Walt Carey. Walt Kenny is the referee, third man in the ring. Him and Terry Diamond look to be about the same age, but definitely not the same body type. Roaring clothesline, R.I.P. Brody Lee. Macho Especial paying homage. Did little for Terry Diamond, though. He's taking him down. Modified front chancery there. Terry Diamond breaks free. Snap suplex, Terry Diamond. Now he's pulling him away from the ropes. Oh, he's just going to mount and beat on him. He is beating on him dirty. 6 minutes gone in the match. Terry Diamond again working on the back of the head of Macho. Overhead belly to belly with the big ooh. And a splash. This could do it. No. 2 count only. Little jabs there now from Terry Diamond. Both men definitely are winded. He's in the ropes there. Yeah. Well, Kenny not going to let that slide. He might be on the other side of the ring, but he sure as heck can see when someone's in the ropes. Whipped off. Both men catching themselves, deciding against collision again in the ring. Lifts Macho for a backbreaker. Both men down. They're not sure. They're exhausted. These guys are dead tired. Terry Diamond couldn't even throw him out of the ring. He just threw him onto the apron. Brings him back in with the suplex over the top rope. Mounting again. Apparently, Walt Kenny letting the punches go. He is letting them. He asked for a submission. I don't know about that. I thought closed fists were illegal. Maybe he was using a palm strike. I can't see from this vantage point. Macho trying. Oh, did he low blow him, or was that in the inside of the quadriceps? Walt Kenny letting it go. He let the fist go, so I have no idea. But he did let that go, so it must have been legal in his eyes, anyways. I don't know if he got all of that one. I think it looked like he might have missed, and not Macho just fell over. More raking of the eyes, both men. He's going for the suplex over again, and he got him. Both men are just so tired right now. Macho now resorting just to nothing but, and Terry Diamond with the pose. He's confident now. He is feeling frisky at this moment. Clothesline. That one was more of a Steiner line. He threw him out. That time he got him all out of the ring. And look at him returning the favor. Doing a little dance. He's showing he's still got a lot of wind left. Getting into the ropes. I was expecting more high flying from Macho Especial, but he is just hanging and banging with Papa Terry Diamond. 10 minutes gone, halfway through this match. Again, 20-minute time limit. All World Championship first round matches have 20 minutes time limit. Should it go to a draw, yours truly, the judging factor in the match. This one, too close to call halfway through. Roaring elbow. Masato Tanaka smiled all the way from Japan at that one. Oh, that's it. Oh, I think he broke his neck. Oh, my goodness. Macho Especial. He destroyed Terry Diamond. Knock out. Oh, my goodness. I was not expecting a critical in this one. Wow. So we've had submission. We had a shock of the century. Former, let's say, the original CWF World Champion losing to a substitute of all people, and now Macho Especial with a giant knockout critical. I hope Papa Terry Diamond is going to be okay. He did not look very good. That's for sure. He looked terrible. He got dropped on his head. And so who knows what's going on. We're going to have to see if we can get any information a little later before the show goes off the air, whether Terry Diamond suffered any permanent damage. I'm sure he's going to be taken to the nearest local medical facility for observation, but hopefully we can get information on that. Again, Terry Diamond knocked out of the match by Macho Especial. Macho Especial taking the win. 3 stars on the Don Meltzer scale. So we've had a 3.5. We had a dud. Even though it was a shocking dud, it was dud nonetheless in his eyes. But he's all about work rate, not about story. But that's for another day. I'm not here. Please, Don Meltzer, give one of my matches a 5-star tonight. It is what it is, though. We're here for entertainment. We're not here for 5, 10, 35 stars. We're here because professional wrestling is the #1 sport of kings. And so our next match of the evening is going to be, let me get to my notes, Corey Maverick taking on Andy Demento. This one should be an romping, stomping brutality match. We're going to head right into it. We can get this cameraman to wake up for more than 5 seconds. There we go. He got back in quicker. So we'll give him that. We'll give him that. Corey Maverick always dreamed of being a professional wrestler. Came from the slums of Chicago. But here he is, 24 years of age. He looks older, but he's 24 years of age, taking on Andy Demento. Andy Demento, little known about him. It sounds like he's a schizophrenic, but it could just be he is working the marks. He could be someone who's just playing the role and doing so to throw off his opponent. The younger Corey Maverick has only been in the business a little over 2 years, but already well-versed in professional wrestling. Was slated to become Rookie of the Year, if not for injury. And the man that injured him, Miro Strange, who shockingly lost earlier tonight. But we're going to have ourselves a good one here. Now, it should be noted that Corey Maverick should be more than 2 years of professional experience. Miro Strange broke his neck, just like I thought we were going to see earlier, not in a different match we saw it. But Miro here, he broke Corey Maverick's neck. I can't remember if it was his first match or second match. Missed an entire year, his whole rookie year, was spent rehabilitating his injury. Didn't even think he was going to come back. Shockingly came back. As you can see, Eddie Demento, spiked DDT on the neck. Ooh, fall away Falcon Arrow. Deep hook of the cover. Only a 1. Walt Kenny doing a lot of work tonight. I'm going to have to call in and see if the last 2 matches we can't get someone to cover for Walt Kenny. I don't know what type of athletic commission is over in parts unknown, but these guys, they need to be more cognizant and making sure that our talent, and including referees, are safe. Demento still, he goes for the abdominal stretch, but he adds that Hangman Inoki special. And by adding that, he's putting more pressure on that surgically repaired neck. Body slam over the, I don't think that was over the top. It could have been through the ropes. Bringing in a sledgehammer, and he's just counting. I don't know if he would have used it if that would have had a disqualification. Walt Kenny, he does not care. He wants to see a winner. As you can see, educated feet from Andy Demento. I believe he is a black belt. He might be a brown belt. But he is well-versed in various types of professional wrestling and martial arts. Double underhook, butterfly, suplex. Andy Demento has taken control. But it seems like Corey Maverick, every time you think he's done, he pops a reversal. Alabama Slammer! Didn't go for the cover. Rookie. He's not a rookie, but it's a young man mistake. Left it wide open for that slam that Andy Demento did. He tried going for a sharpshooter, but it didn't work. Corey Maverick got to the ropes, but he's getting pulled back out now. That sledgehammer's still in the ring. Reversal by Corey Maverick, and he takes him down with a Russian leg sweep. Demento with a chop. Not much effect because he got reversed. And neither man were able to counter or connect with that one. Sloppy suplex there by Demento. Followed it up with a running elbow. That was a unique elbow. I've never seen anything like that. It's more of a falling arm drop. Lifting DDT. I can't remember what Edge used to call that move. Executioner? Or is that the submission? I don't know. Both these men just striking each other back. And finally, Andy Demento gets the one over. Tree of woe, but did not. Thicker legs there from Corey Maverick, able to just power out. Oh, there's that kick I told you about earlier. And he's going for the Inoki special, and this is in the center of the ring. He got out. Corey Maverick broke free. I didn't think he was going to be able to. Oh, rolling Pele kick. It's that martial arts background that's kind of winning Demento over in this stage. They're pretty even in professional wrestling. Right there, Corey Maverick drop kicking him down after the exchange back and forth. I don't even know. Oh, that was a headlock and a punch. Sometimes for these angles, it's hard to tell when they're facing away from the hard camera. Maverick whipped them in. Whoa, that was a Magnum TA belly to belly in, followed up with a pin. He might have got him with that one. All the wind was just knocked right out of him, of Andy Demento. Oh, Scorpion Death Drop. Corey Maverick returns the favor with a Russian leg sweep. And there it is. That should do it. The Crossroads. No, he kicks out. He kicked out very forcefully. Gave him a hip roll. Again, martial arts playing what seems to be the deciding factor of this matchup. Getting him a little head noggin action. 10 minutes gone, halfway through this match. All these matches, nobody wants to give in except for Nero Strange. He's another Magnum TA belly to belly, but Andy Demento just stood right up. First one knocked the wind out of him. Second one, he just stood right up and said, no, thank you. Oh, there it is. He got nailed for it. It caught up to him late. He tried to play hardcore, and it caught up to him. He's still, you can see he's using body control. He's bringing Corey Maverick center of the ring. He's looking a little tired, though both men working at a feverish pace. You could tell neither man wants it to go to the time limit. Nobody wants to put it in my hands, as seen by the Critical earlier in the last match. 2 count there from Corey Maverick. Going back for the Inoki special, the octopus hold. Here we go. Oh, what a series of strikes. He follows it up. Might be too close to the ropes. No, Walt Kenny letting it go. In all the other matches, that would have been a rope break. Not here. Fallen Falcon Arrow, Corey Maverick picking it back up, but man, those kicks earlier, they look like they did some damage. Oh, Walt Kenny saying what up. The inverted figure 4 did not pay dividend. Now trying from the other side, the octopus hold got even less in effect. Dusty elbow. He's a clubbing, baby. He's clubbing. Let's go. In the corner. Oh! Jeez, rolling Pele kick in the corner and a moonsault. Is he going for another? Yes, he is. 2 moonsaults. He is putting him down. Oh, and a kick to the dick. Oh, he kicked him right in the junk. He said, no, thank you. Reverse Death Valley driver. Papa Terry Diamond was in that match. We would have had a first deceased. That might do it. No, 2.9. Dropped right on his neck. He's going to do it again. Second time, just drops him. That's got to be it. 1, 2. No! Wow, Kenny with the slow. He counted slow on that one. Oh, that should have been 3. Alabama slammer. And he returns the favor with a head and arm casplex. And a sharpshooter. He has been going for the submissions. I still can't believe he didn't put him away. He's going to do it again. Oh, he threw him out of the ring. I don't know if he's going to get up, though. There's no way. He got up and he got right back in. Corey Maverick, there's no quitting him. Obviously seen by missing his first whole year of professional wrestling due to injury. Never forgave Miro Strange for that one. Made Miro's career, allowed him to become the longest reigning CWF World Champion of the previous incarnation. Corey Maverick back, though. He's planted with a DDT. Andy Demento, been working on that neck for a while with the octopus hold, planted DDT. Double underhook. Oh, back body dropped over. 16 minutes gone. And he just kicked him right in the face. Possibly broken orbital bone. And he's going to count this with him half out of the ring? Yeah, we got to change Walt Kenny. He's probably exhausted, possibly in cardiac arrest at this moment if he's allowing pinfalls like that to occur. What is he doing? Drop kick right to the head. Leg drop again on the neck for good measure. Andy Demento working on this neck. Unbelievable. That surgically fused neck of 24-year-old Corey Maverick. He's been working on it all match, but it has not put Corey Maverick away. We got 3 minutes left in this match. And now, Walt Kenny, after 3 different times in this match, he threw in a little jab there, just knocked him silly. Diving, I don't know if that was a diving splash or a headbutt. Took out of both of them. This is the 4th time and the 2nd time, though, that he has finished him off and put him out of the ring. Following after, these 2 men taking it outside. 2 minutes left in the match. Hopefully it does not go to a double countout. The only time I play a role in it would be if it's a time limit draw. If it goes to a countout, both men eliminated. Head and arm tasklexes, both men get back into the ring. Going for that octopus hold again. Walt Kenny not letting it go. Seems like his eyesight's gotten back to normal with this last minute and a half of action. Here we go. This could be dangerous. Oh, spinning heel kick. Caught him in the back of the head. Still not putting him away. Falling clothesline. Corey Maverick coming back. He's not done. He wants to make sure. No, and they reversed the crossroads. Both men laying out their finishers in the final minute of action. Rolling Pele kick as Corey Maverick went for looked like a drop kick. Fujiwara armbar, but no. Now they're just going to beat the piss out of each other for this last 20 seconds. Oh, he got him. If he can pick him up and put him away, it's 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. We wrestled to a 20-minute time limit draw. Unreal. These matches, neither man really wanted to take the loss there. Meltzer, 5 stars. Obviously, that match was phenomenal. After 20 minutes of furious action, Andy Demento, he focused on the neck of Corey Maverick, the surgically infused neck. And I thought he was going to give in. I really thought it was going to be the end. But no, it was not. Corey Maverick showing tons of heart, never giving up, never quitting. Could have easily gave up. Nobody would have blamed him. And here comes a tough pick for me. Both men really gave it their all. Both men looked strong, looked phenomenal. But I think I'm going to have to go with Andy Demento. He was on the offensive more of the match. Corey Maverick, still very young, 24 years of age. He's got a bright future ahead of him. I don't want this to take away from it or to think that he's a failure. He is not. This was absolutely the best match of the night so far. And I'm very thankful that I put this match together. But I have to say draw, time limit, 20 minutes, but give the win to Andy Demento. I think if he was on the offensive for a little bit longer, I think we would have been able to really maybe push it towards him. Again, I don't know. I'm just impressed that he went through 20 minutes of furious action. Andy Demento working on the neck with kicks, back of the head, a lot of strikes to the back of the head. And then going to that octopus hold, the Inoki special, made famous by Antonio Inoki. For anyone who's wondering why I'm calling it the Inoki special, he was famously, in fact, put away Andre the Giant in a rare submission loss. Don't let the world or Vince tell you that Andre did not lose until WrestleMania 3. He did. It was rare, very rare. But in that case, he took the submission loss due to the octopus hold. That's how devastating it is. So the fact that Andy Demento went for it several times, including a really long sequence where Walt Kenny, the referee, obviously exhausted for refereeing these 4 matches out in 20 minutes. We're definitely not putting him back into the ring. But he let one go for a really long time, and somehow Corey Maverick refused to submit. Amazing action. Meltzer got it right, 5 stars. I personally would have gave it 7 stars. But again, I'm not looking just for work rate and movesets. That told the story. That was fantastic. I wish they both could advance, but obviously we can't have 2 people advance in a world title tournament. But man, that was a match. Just the back and forth. Andy Demento controlled the action, but Corey Maverick did not give up one time, especially when he could have. So let's head back. We're going to head to our next matchup. We're getting down to the nitty. We got 2 matches left, the semi and the main event. The next match is Solomon Kane against Yashimori. Yashimori, masked ninja, allegedly. I have no idea if he is truly a ninja, but he claims he is, and he's got the look to back it up. I'm not going to say that he doesn't. But as I said with Axel Evermore, looks can be deceiving. You could have someone who looks the part, but then falls flat. You can have someone proved by this evening with Axel Evermore. Looked the part. Didn't know if he was going to bring it. Last minute substitution. He ends up moving on. forcing Nero Strange to just walk out of the match. Still blows my mind. We're going to try to get comments from Nero Strange next week. And we're also going to make sure that we hear from Papa Terry Diamond. We have heard that his neck will be okay. It was a mild stinger, possibly a small concussion, or a grade 1 concussion. All concussions are terrible. I know from experience. So all concussions are brutal. No one is small, but this one is a grade 1, which hopefully means he'll be back in action without missing a beat. So, like I said, our next match, Solomon Kane, Yashimori. And we need to make sure Walt Kenny is not the referee anymore. Holy mother of Jeebus. Like, he let some stuff go on that one. So right now, let's head to the ring. Solomon Kane, Yashimori. Cameraman, again, asleep at the wheel. And we're back. Karate chop and a karate kick. Threw in a short forearm. Personally, I was hoping for a Solomon Kane Nero Strange match some point in this tournament. You could tell both men well above the 300-pound mark. Nero Strange, a little bigger, or not a little bigger, a little smaller. As you can see, Solomon Kane, he is 353 pounds, but he is a monster Mack truck. He just bowls through everything. In the old incarnation of the CWF, former PRO open-weight champion. We're going to have more on that. We were bringing that title back. How it's going to be won is another question. I'm not sure yet. We're going to have to figure that out. But right now, the focus is on the World Title Tournament. We are also going to have a 4-team World Tag Team Title Tournament coming probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Roaring chop there. Solomon Kane just swatted it like a fly. He went for the roaring elbow. Tanaka-san getting some action. Former ECW World Champion. FMW. If there was a Hall of Fame for it, he should be in the WWE Hall of Fame as well. He is an absolute savage in the ring. Masato Tanaka with the roaring elbows. Yashimori trying to bring that back. Maybe he trained under Masato Tanaka. We don't know who he is. He's just a man from Japan who says he's a ninja. Oh, Mr. Punch-Out here, the third man in the ring this time. I don't know. He stopped counting, and it looked like Solomon Kane was not going to make it in time. Mr. Punch-Out let it go. Another older gentleman. Mr. Punch-Out commands respect. He's a former boxer. 2 count there. Mr. Punch-Out, former boxer, middleweight contender, went off to war, was injured, and was not able to reclaim his top contender status. I believe he was ranked number 3 in the world. Yashimori. Yashimori is definitely impressing me here. 2 count. I thought he was going to get him with the standing moonsault. It looked like Yashimori initiated that, and there we go with Solomon Kane. As I said, he just muscles his way through. Oh, nice. Kick to the knee and followed it up with a kick to the chest. This match is so hot and heavy, I don't know if I'll be able to finish. He's going for more than 1 powerbomb, 3 in succession. 2 count, 2 and a 9. CWF mascot Sherlock James, who is going to be in action in the next couple weeks, joining me here on color commentary. This match is so wild, he just jumped right in. He had to jump up and join the action. Look at him watching. Even he wants in on this. He can't wait to get in the ring. I'm convinced if Yashimori not having an actual ninja background, he definitely has a martial arts. Just slugging Solomon King right in the face. Muscles him up into a gorilla slam. 2 9/10 on that one. If there was a crowd here, they would have lost their minds on that one. Back and forth we go. Looked like Solomon blocked that first overhead roundhouse punching, did not get the rest. Yashimori then went down low. Whips him in. Imagine 353 pounds jumping up and booting you. Both feet across your body. Those tree trunk legs. And again, 353 pounds into a gorilla slam, and he got him. He picked up the victory. Yashimori was impressive, but it still took the L, took the loss. Gorilla power slam. And the time of that was 7 minutes, 7 seconds. Gorilla power slam. 3 stars. I think Meltzer just did not give it 5 stars because the match just did not go long, which it happens. You don't get paid by the hour. So Solomon Kane going to the pay window as he picked up a big victory, debuting Yashimori, who impressed me. He definitely has a martial arts background. I'm not sure what else he's got besides that, but he definitely showed some skill there. Whether he'll make it here in the Championship Wrestling Federation, I don't know. I don't know yet. But he did impress me with what I saw. He did control some of the action. Solomon Kane, just a monster of a man, and there was just no way that he was going to be able to withstand the onslaught of that. So our final match of the evening, Drew Jekyll, resident bipolar madman from Buffalo, New York, taking on Chrono Savage, Toronto, Canada. These men are friends, except for the fact that they like different hockey teams, they're rival hockey teams. So this match is going to be interesting because neither man, even though they're friends, want to take the loss. Neither man want to be the loser. It's always a competition with them, and they're going to go at it. Who's going to come out the victor? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to head to the ring right now. Cameraman ready. Ali Muhammad, our referee at this time, special senior official here in the CWF. Both men really not taking a chance. Oh, there's Chrono throwing a little hook in. Body slam Chrono Savage coming out strong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, man down. Threw him out of the ring, and it just completely, we've lost feed. We have lost the live feed right now. Checking to make sure that we can't bring it back live. Looks like we can't. Let's head back. We're going to try to get back to the action if we can. Unbelievable. This match, the action's gotten so hot and heavy in here that we just lost feed on location, trading facility in parts unknown, undisclosed location. I don't even know where they are. I can tell you I'm not in parts unknown. So unfortunately, because of that, we lost the feed here. So we got to bring it back, try to see if maybe we can either get the action restarted. So I'm hearing some noise, but we'll just talk base again that Papa Jerry Diamond will be okay. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. Suffered a minor neck injury and concussion. Sounds like he's going to be okay. We're working on getting the action back to the ring. Making me do a lot of hoops just to get it back. $20. Got to make sure all the information's the same. We're not getting anything because they made me restart. Apparently, this match is so wild. Here we go. One fall, 20 minutes. Looks like we're just going to go back from the beginning, but hey, let's just make it happen. We'll make it work best we can. Locking up. Again, I said these guys are friendly, but they will not pull punches just because of that. Both want to win. Both want to be the new world's heavyweight champion. Working on the shoulder. Drew Jekyll just falls out of the ring. Drew Jekyll, former backyard deathmatch wrestler, decided one day he was tired of hurting himself and decided he wanted to become the best professional wrestler in the world today. And are you kidding? I think we lost the feed again. Unbelievable. This is unreal. This has never happened. We've been running trials for the past however many days, over a week now, and Been fine the entire time. We got to get through the main event. Gave me a trophy for that. I didn't do anything to earn that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous right now. It's honestly, that's what it is. It's ridiculous. So let's try again. We're going to get through this. We got one match left. We made it through almost the entire night without having any technical difficulties. Minor things aside, ended up working out for the better. So it looks like this main event just does not want to take place. And it's not because of the wrestlers involved. They were ready to throw down. Every time they get ready to throw, all right. For whatever reason, the screen is getting smaller and smaller every time. Trying to pick these guys, get this match going. Turning out to be quite difficult. I apologize for the delay. Let's head back to the ring. Third time is the charm, I hope to Jesus. And we're back. Oh, thank God. Goes right off. Back on the shoulder. It looks like the opposite shoulder this time. It's amazing. I gotta look at my screen footage because the actual screen of the match is so small I can't see what's going on. Drew Jekyll throwing him off, neither man connecting on that one. Threw into the ropes. Savage getting thumped after. So far, so good. We got to a minute 2. Minute 10. Longest we've gotten so far in this main event. Third time, I guess, was the charm. Drew Jekyll bringing him out with just thumping him. So before this throws on us again, we lost our feed. A little background, Drew Jekyll, he is a former backyard deathmatch wrestler who one day decided he wanted to become the best professional wrestler in the world. Fast forward about 12 years, here we are. He is hoping to finally put his stamp on professional wrestling by becoming the new CWF World Champion. Throwing back some punches. Drew gets the advantage, takes Chrono down. Throws in another shot just for the sake of it. Back elbow. Stunned him, took him down with a shoulder tackle. Just double clubber. Followed up with a double noggin. Womp on your head hold. I don't even know what that was. It looked like Drew went for a front face lock and Chrono just threw him away like trash. Just like his weeks are. Oh, that was a shoot. Double clubber again. This time, behind the back working. But reversed. Tree of woe again. He's just beating on those knees. As far as I know, Savage does not have any bad knees. Drew Jekyll, on the other hand, his left knee is torn to shreds. Missed several years of wrestling action due to it, but is picking the game back up. Oh! Range trigger got him good. He didn't go for a pin though. Lets Chrono take the advantage back over. Chrono has definitely been in control for a lot of this match, outside of the Rain V trigger. Overhead belly to belly is working for Savage. He has him very tired, very woozy, and followed it up with a Steiner line. Another one, just blocking Steiner line. Just again. Those are not clothesline. Oh, and a rapid chop. Drew turned to Japanese Puroresu to pick up on becoming the best wrestler in the world. But still, short advantage there. Turned back. Oh, with a roll up. Oh, he almost got him. I was just about to say how Savage has been dominating a lot of this match, except for the short burst of Drew Jekyll. Reversal there from Drew. Drop down, hits the ropes. Oh, he took his head off. What an exchange. And he comes from the back of the head. Is he going to do it again? No, Chrono! Oh, but Chrono walked into it. He took his head off again. Double clubber going back. Short burst, as I said. Savage has been really in control for much of this match. When those bursts happen, oh, super good! Put a headbutt, and both men are down. Ali Muhammad not counting as both men. Oh, back suplex. Jekyll's finisher, double underhook pile driver, aptly named the ticket to hell. These clotheslines definitely going to be working Savage's neck. So if he can lock the double underhook and drop him on his head, good chance that'll be the end today for Mr. Savage. Suplex. Both men still just been beating on each other for 8 minutes now. Go behind, back suplex. Followed it up with a leg drop. Neck breaker. He is returning the favor, working on Jekyll's neck. Kind of surprised. I thought maybe he would work on the knee more. He kind of looked, oh, no, he might have. I don't know there. I don't know if he went for it, if he was helping him up. Drew just chops him. Chops him as hard as he could and took him down. Knee drop to the back of the shoulders and neck area once again. Here's the double underhook. Is it? Take it to hell. That should do it. He is not going for the pin, though. What is wrong with him? And double takedown. Both men bumped into each other. And Chrono the first up. He has survived the ticket to hell. I don't know how many people can say they
This match it's just blown me away. What a main event here tonight. He's trying to put him to sleep. Ali Muhammad on top of it there. Suplex reverse. Oh, and he kicked him. He just kicked him. Slugged him down. No remorse. These guys, friends. Could you imagine the type of brutality they would give to people they don't actually like? Chrono breathing heavy in the center of the ring. Drew Jekyll looked exhausted and confused, dazed and confused. Oh, back elbow. Oh, now belly to belly into the corner. Turnbuckle belly to belly. They are just beating on each other back and forth now. Cover. 1, 2. 2 9/10. Drew Jekyll going dusted. Full on, slugging him down. 3 jabs and a dragon screw. Keiji Muto over in Japan right now defending the Global Honor Crown Championship, smiling at the dragon screw. What is this? Hangman, that did it! Submission! I was not expecting that after the ticket to hell. Decided to turn it back around. Unbelievable. Not known for his submissions. My goodness, he picked up the win. 4 stars on the Meltzer scale. That was a smasher of a match. I'm just shocked at everything that has occurred right now. And I'm trying to make sure that my notes are legible so when I do finally do a website that I can mark this as the correct information. But man, what an event we've had for our first show ever. Absolutely phenomenal. Back and forth matches. We had a critical. Thankfully, he's going to be okay. So let's get a rundown. First event, CWF Outlaw Mud Show. Please don't sue me, Jim Cornette. One time we're only going to use the name. We had Duncan Lansdowne defeat Ender Torres by submission with the crossface at 11 minutes 34 seconds. Meltzer gave it 3.5 stars. I thought that was low. But hey, I'm just the commentator here and behind the scenes person. I have no vested interest in what his scaling system is. I don't make the rules, he does. And people just live by it. Mickey Feist, unable to get here in time for the tournament, was substituted by Axel Evermore, taking on Nero Strange. Nero Strange completely just walked out of the match. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. He just walked out, stood at the floor, just looked in. We're going to have to get more comments from him. Hopefully next week we'll have some comments. I don't know what the issue was. Nero was the favorite to win the tournament, one of, and he's out. And Axel Evermore, first time, he was just a substitute. He showed up earlier with his bags and said if we needed a guy that he would step in. Looked like a rock star, but could have been a 10-cent wrestler. We don't honestly know. He did something that made Nero Strange mad. That's all we know. Whatever it was, it didn't look devastating. He looked promising, but 3 minutes 20 seconds, we can't really get a judge on that. But he moved on to the next round of the World Championship tournament. He pulled it out of his, his behind, and he's moving on. But we'll get more comments. In the next match, Macho Especial defeated Papa Terry Diamond. Critical injury. Dropped him with a high angle power bomb. Papa Terry Diamond looked in bad shape. His neck was all, bent over backwards. It looked terrible. Thankfully, mild stinger. He was observed and he's been discharged from the local medical facility. But he suffered a stinger and a mild concussion, grade 1. Hopefully, we'll also hear from him on when he might be able to return. Hopefully, he will get a doctor's clearance soon. But all wrestlers in the CWF have to be given a physical, and they have to pass it and make all medical clearances for physical combat. Next match, we had our first ever time limit draw. Corey Maverick and Andy Demento tore the house down. Absolutely phenomenal match. They also received the first 5-star of the night. By the way, going back to the other two, Miro and Axel got a dud rating, and Terry Diamond and Macho Especial got a 3-star rating. Going back to the matches after that, Corey Maverick and Andy Demento went to the 20-minute time limit draw. I was not expecting to have to be involved in a finish that soon, but here we are, fourth match in, and so we got our 5 stars too, all in one kit and caboodle. I ended up going with Andy Demento as the victor. He showed more offensive flurry. He was in control much of the match. Corey Maverick showed great resilience. He did not give up. He could have gave up at any point in that match, but this is not a knock on him. He's 24. He's got a bright future ahead of him. He looked great. Surgically fused neck. Still never gave up. Came back to professional wrestling. Went 20 minutes. Looked great doing it. He's got a bright upside, but he just did not control enough of the action for me to comfortably feel like he deserved to move on. If there's ever another tournament, which we will be doing for memorials for other people, for people that we've lost over the years, we'll have more tournaments and more chances for him to grow and continue to grow. And no doubt in my mind, he's going to be a champion someday here in the CWF. After that, Solomon Kane defeated Yashi Mori 7 minutes, 7 seconds with the Gorilla Press Power Slam. Yashi Mori, he came in, talked, saying that he was a ninja from Japan. We didn't know. We don't know who he was, where he came from other than being Japanese. He showed a lot of martial arts moves. He did impress me. Solomon Kane, just 353 pounds of just an absolute Mack truck, and he picked up the win. He used his brute force, just like I said he was going to pre-match, and he ended up doing that. And so, our main event of the evening, Drew Jekyll defeated Chrono Savage by submission, 11 minutes, 52 seconds. 4 stars on the Meltzer scale. That match, I think, could have been rated higher as well. Both men just brought their A games. I thought Drew won 10 minutes in, 9 minutes in with the ticket to hell. Chrono kicked out, not only kicked out, but just stood right up and just went back on the offensive. It would have been a hard match to judge if it would have went to 20. Both men, Chrono was in control more of the match, but you could see that the tide was turning. And once that ticket to hell was dropped, even though Chrono got back up and shrugged it off, you could tell the effect was there, and eventually it led to the submission victory. So, just to recap, moving on in the next round of the 32-man CWF World Championship Tournament, we have Duncan Lansdowne, Axel Evermore, Macho Especial, Andy Demento, Solomon Kane, and Drew Jekyll. Next Friday, we are going to be back with more wrestling action. We are going to have 4 matches of the CWF World Title Tournament and 2 matches of the 4-team CWF World Tag Team Championship Eliminator. So, until next time, I hope you enjoy. It was your boy Wolf. I'm here every time. We're going to have some fun. Hope to see you soon. Next week, next Friday, CWF. We're going to have an actual name of the show by next week. But for now, signing off, CWF Outlaw Mud Show.